Hey everybody, it's Steve from Get Your Business Done Life and Leadership Coaching. How are you doing? Where's the joy and where's the pain right now? The Wheel of Life as a tool, which we've discussed in our last 3 videos, gives you a snapshot of where the joy is for you right now. What's working? Are you feeling pretty good physically and emotionally? Is your physical health and self-care department actually pretty good? How about your job? Is it going pretty well? Pretty well is awesome in a year like 2020. And that's really true when it comes to friends and family. All of us are missing family and friends. We can't hang out like we're used to. And at Thanksgiving, which is where we are as I record this video, we're missing our loved ones, aren't we? We're feeling the loss of time together. There's a lot that's going wrong around us at any given point in time, but in any given moment, there's probably a lot that's going right. And so the Wheel of Life is going to help you take a look at both what's going right and what's going wrong, and it's going to give you a clear takeaway for each of those things. Let's talk about what's going wrong. There are some areas that are in your circle of concern, but they're not in your circle of influence. You just can't seem to affect what's going on in our culture, in our nation, politically, with the virus. There's so many areas of concern that we have very little influence of. But you need to zoom out and take a look at your immediate circle of control. And in that circle, which might be illustrated well by the record album behind me, the clock on the wall, that red label, Columbia in this case, that could be a good example of your circle of control. It's very small compared to your circle of influence, which is the black vinyl part of it, and then your circle of concern, which is the whole wall and all the things that are around us. In your circle of control is often your ability to take your planner and to say to yourself, I need to prioritize better. I need to create a daily kind of a list of things that matter to me and put first things first and prioritize. Maybe you need to create some habits. That's what this chart is for me. I create habits I'm trying to establish for myself, like my morning quiet time, my morning yoga, even time to set aside time to plan and to write and things that are important to me. But if I want to see my life richer and more full, more effective, more inspiring to others, I need to be intentional about it, and I need to do what I can with my very small but can grow circle of control. That will increase my circle of influence and maybe my circle of concern. Now, how about in the areas where things are going well? Maybe your body's working pretty good and you're not sick with COVID, and you're grateful for that, I hope. Even though your family may be far away, you have a family. Even though you don't get to hang out with your friends, you do have friends who love you. And even though you don't have the hours that you might normally get in a good year or who knows what, you do have a job or you do have a business. And if you're surviving, in 2020, that's pretty doggone good. And when you take note of what's going right, that can really lead you to a sense of gratitude, or at least a call to gratitude. You may not feel it, but you may be aware that, you know what? I need to stop and take stock and count my blessings. Gratitude is such a secret to joy in this life. It's such a secret to joy. And what's really important is to take note of who is contributing to your success, to your happiness, to your blessing. Where you're doing well, I want to ask, who are the people who are or who have contributed to that? It could be a mentor or a teacher in your life who taught you some things that you're using now. It could be your family of origin that shaped you and helped you to have developed this work ethic that causes you to be the doctor that you are, or the worker that you are, or have the business success that you have. Financially, you say, well, I'm working really hard. I'm responsible for my success. Yeah, but what about the customers who walk in the door who find you online and who, purchase from you? What about the people who donate to your cause? There are people, and this is the time to take stock of who they are and to somehow express that gratitude. In fact, I have a call to action for you, a challenge right now. Think of somebody who you're grateful for, who's contributed to your well-being, immediately or in your lifetime. Think of somebody, let's say it's your grandma. Maybe you could pick up the phone and call her. Or if she reads email and texts, you can send her a text. You know, it takes 1 minute. You could do it before this video is over. Just take your phone right now as I share and think of somebody who is contributing to the happiness and blessing in your life. Find them in your phone and write them a text that says, hey, I'm thinking about gratitude right now. It's Thanksgiving season. And I want to know I'm grateful for you and how you, and then give them a little something. Short little text. Big, big impact on them and on you. So this is what we do with the Wheel of Life. We look at what's not going right. We lament a little bit. We, struggle with it. But we ask ourselves, is there anything? Where's the low-hanging fruit? What can I do to be proactive and take responsibility and somehow step up to a brighter future and to change the situation? And where things are going well, we express gratitude. So execute some goals, express gratitude, right? Goal setting and gratitude are the two takeaways of the Wheel of Life. If you will put these in the forefront of your mind, even over this holiday season, and think about 2021 and what you want to do to really express more gratitude and execute more in goals, you're going to find yourself in a different place a year from now. And that's an optimistic and hopeful outlook. So I'm Steve Garcia of Get Your Business Done Life and Leadership Coaching. Thanks for being part of these conversations. This is our fourth and final video on this subject of the Wheel of Life and your circles of control, influence, and concern. I hope that they're helpful to you. And if so, maybe leave a comment. So lots of love to you. Happy Thanksgiving. Depending on when you're watching this, just have a great day. Take care now and bye-bye.